Here's another fat-faced confessional. I don't really feel like staging the whole me behind a tree, even though there we go, a tree. It's been a while since I gave a confessional. I figured I'd give an update on things. Let's go back a little ways, okay? So last time I talked to you, I believe we killed Ruth. He's long gone, so I'm not even bringing that guy up. Fuck the shoes. I found the shoes. Okay, I found everyone's shoes and I threw them in the river. I didn't really care. There's a little river. I know we live by the ocean, but there is also a river. All right. So I'm not sure where we left off exactly, but I know Princess went home in a blaze of glory. She was already going to go home because she didn't speak English. She was obsessed with Taylor Swift, and as of today, we all know we hate Taylor Swift. So, you know, we had to vote. I had to vote in advance because I got coconuts, and my punishment was I had to get my vote 16 hours in early, which I think Dan also had, and somebody else also had a punishment like that. So, man, we had to let her go, and she found out too soon, and she burnt the house down. I don't blame her. You know, she was an all-star. She is an all-star. She's a star. Moving on after that, we were trying to keep the tribe strong. We kept Dino Dan over Princess because we thought he at least was good at challenges. He was a good kid. You know, he tried his best, but he wasn't around. So, of course, we lost another challenge. Dino Dan had to go. He took it better than Princess. We tried to get him to roast us, which was fun. He tried his best, but I've been hurt more before, so it didn't really affect me. After that, we were surprised by a random swap. Now, part of me was like welcoming a swap. The other part of me was hating a swap because I really felt like me and the original Chwagon got super close, and I'm really starting to like these guys, and I really didn't want us to leave each other. On the swap, I knew I was going to get swap fucked. Technically, I didn't, but I got paired up with Isaiah, which is always a mixed bag. Isaiah's fun. He's a cool guy. He's got the Todd persona. He's been around for a while, but he's just a busy teacher, and like I don't blame him. He needs to teach, so he wasn't around. I feel bad though because I gave him my word, and he kind of confided in me that I was like one of the only people he trusted. So it was a little hard to vote him off, but again, I sold him out. I sold him out because I knew I did not want to go to Rocks for Isaiah. It'd be a 3-3 vote. So my plan was scoop in David and Emily, which I barely knew. I knew David briefly at the beach. And just say, hey, look, we all know Isaiah's not here. I'm willing to offer him up as long as if we go back to Tribal, you guys give me Presmic. Which David was all for. He actually was making sure that I didn't want to go Presmic first, which I do respect, but at this point, I've lost almost every single challenge, and I just needed to know what victory tasted like, and I thought my best chance was with Presmic. Now, we got so close again. You know, things didn't go our way again. We got destroyed in a scavenger hunt, which was fucking insane. I cannot believe they found an underground train car. They found a fucking newspaper from before 2000. They found a fucking 10-sided sign. So, I mean, there wasn't much we could do, but it hurt. It sucked. Again, for some reason, Presmic wanted to work with me, which great. For some reason, I'm getting this feeling like in this game, I have a lot more people that like me this time. I was going to go full villain, but I decided, you know what, I'd rather be family man. Going to have a kid soon, so I was going to lean on that. On the other side of that is, I got word that people think there's a father's alliance because of that, which doesn't make any sense to me. There's been no talks of a father's alliance. Not that I'm opposed to it. Hey, daddy daycare, let's go. But it just makes no sense, so I don't want people to target me for it. If Shane wanted to approach me and cheese about it, I would listen. I would definitely listen, but we all know what happened. Twist fucked us up, so now we got this backwards, weird swap, sort of, where we're all together, but we're on different tribes again. I got so fucking lucky this time. I got my boy Dan, I got my boy Topher, I like cheese, Brando's a challenge beast, so I'm feeling good. I'm sitting pretty. We got all the maps in the world. I didn't even know there was a mountain map. I feel like I'm part of the haves instead of the have-nots. I'm ready for everyone else to burn and me to win this game. My only issue is that my other allies are on the other tribe, and they're pretty vulnerable. Rikav and Kayla. I really don't want to see them go. They have a special place in my heart. I feel like little sisters to me in a weird way. So I really hope if we win, which, you know, chances are we are because Suchai is stacked, they go to tribal and they can get out of it. So I'm trying to help them out, find a path for them. But I'm not really sure if they're going to get out of it. They don't want to listen to me because nobody wants to vote anybody out anymore. Everybody likes each other. Nobody hates each other, which is good and bad. I like a game where people hate each other. But at least there's some strategy being talked about now. All we want to do is everybody wants to make it to the merge. Well, we're at the merge, but you know, the jury part of it. Because once you're in the jury, you've made it. And, yeah, so we'll see. My plan going forward is to win with this tribe, get to the point where we're at the jury, find a solid 5 or 4, and just ride it out to the end. Just get me to the end. Let me get my final tribal council speech, and I might break the curse. I only placed top 7th. God, if I can make it to the final tribal, that'd be a bucket list item. And it's also my birthday today, so I already said that in the beginning, but who cares? I'm bringing it back up because I want all the love and the praise that I can get. So I'm hoping to bring some of that birthday luck into this next challenge. All right, Damien out.